On September 21st, 2023, officers responded to a call of an adult female who was in a physical altercation, threatening to self-harm herself. Here's what happened.
This is not the first time.
Are there any weapons in the house? Okay. Is there any weapons in the house?
No.
Okay. Can we have your husband come out?
Yeah, but I'm going to have to grab the dog. Will you let me grab the dog? She doesn't run out.
What kind of dog is it?
It's an Italian Greyhound, and she'll run out.
Okay, we don't want her to run out.
Pardon?
All right, we don't want her to run out. I'll come with you.
Okay.
It's not her.
Comes out.
Dad, looks like you got attacked.
Okay.
Instead of protecting me like she should, this is a constant where she's protected her husband. And prior to that, it was my dad.
Okay. Fire department's gonna come check you out now. Okay?
I don't need to
Check him out.
Yeah, he's.
Okay.
The officers talked to the suspect and the suspect's mother. The mother said that her daughter was cutting herself with a knife, but her daughter says it was all from him. Him as in the mother's husband.
Tired of listening to her lies.
Hey.
Yeah, oh, I'll come out.
Okay.
If you're not going to
Okay.
be talking
Any weapons?
to her.
Any weapons?
Okay.
No weapons on
No
you?
weapons?
No.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I wasn't touching myself.
Okay.
This is all from her husband.
Okay.
Do you mind just putting your hands on top of your head real quick? I'm just gonna pat, make sure that you don't have anything on you, okay?
85, 10, 12, go for it. We'll take everybody else down. Ma'am, are you the one that called? Are you the one that called?
Well, I'm the one that
Okay,
just
okay,
called the
relax.
second
Okay,
time
relax,
because
relax.
I was tired of her.
Okay.
What we'll do for now.
Where's the knife at?
My husband's in the bedroom and the dog's with him. I'm gonna have to grab the dog.
Okay. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on.
The garage door's already open, so
Oh,
if
the
you want
flashing
to
in my eyes.
Okay. I'm sorry. If you want to have a seat there, please. Okay. And you said husband's here?
Husband
Who else is in the house?
The dog. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay. Who is this? Your daughter?
Yes.
Okay. And she was. You said she was cutting herself with a knife.
Yes.
Okay.
The suspect tells her side of what started the whole altercation that led around the lines of her mother's husband is screaming in her face and that he's going to drive her to the Skyway Bridge and throw her off, and says that he's been threatening her and her dogs all the time.
Steroids I'm on because of the stupid adrenal crisis. So she was supposed to be taking care of me because she knows I'm not supposed to have stress today or anything like that. And I asked her to get up. She comes out here. Her and I are trying to talk. I'm getting upset, trying to voice my opinion and everything. Next thing I know, I have her husband, who is not my father, comes out here. Comes out screaming. Instead of protecting me like she should, this is a constant where she's protected her husband. And prior to that, it was my dad.
Okay. Fire department's gonna come check you out now, okay?
I don't need to be checked
Check him
out.
out? Yes. Okay.
Hey, I offer to go.
She's gonna be the.
Even
52.
though I've never had a record, never
And then
wanted a
I guess
record,
Dad's got some
anything to
injuries
get out of this house,
inside.
so I guess you see how desperate
From what
I am.
Kyle said.
The sucker works to get her info.
What's going on today?
Who are you? Oh,
What's your name?
Crystal Watts.
What happened today?
What happened today was
Bye.
I asked my mom, I went to her room, she was sleeping. I asked, can you please come out? Because I've been very sick. My endocrinologist knows today I've been vomiting up blood and it's other areas, and I have an ulcer, and I have 2 brain tumors with adrenal crisis. so I can't take my steroids right now because of what's going on with my stomach with a possible bleeding hospital. And so I was supposed to take it easy for the next 48 hours. Well, I needed some help from her. So I asked her, can't you please get up? She got up, went to the bathroom, and went back to bed, never saying a word to me. So I went back up in there. I said, can you please come out? I asked you to come out. She comes out. We're sitting here in the garage. I'm telling her what's going on and stuff. And next thing I know, I have him coming out here. He's my stepfather, no relation. He can't stand me. He has let my dog free multiple times for her to get hit, while my mother takes care of his grandchildren because he never sees them, along with his daughter. He doesn't give a fuck but to drink, smoke, weed, everything, so on, so on. So I go in there, and next thing I know, he's out here screaming on top of his lungs in my face, saying, I'm going to make sure you're out of here tomorrow. I'm going to make sure you're out of here tomorrow. Then he turns around and says to me, he's going to drive me to the Skyway Bridge and throw me off. And then he goes afterwards and says he never said that. He said that he's going to drop me off at the Skyway, and that's it. How does that make sense? Who else drives somebody on the Sunshine Skyway but to either kill them or for them to jump off the bridge? Okay, so this is multiple times. He has threatened my life. He has threatened my dog's life. I'm only here because I have no other choice because of the rent going sky high. Okay, I'm terminal, and her and I.
So let me ask you something before I don't want to cut you off. So the reason we were coming here was you were cutting yourself. You have injuries?
That's what I'm saying. I didn't cut myself. I got this from him. I went in there. When I went in there, all I did was grab the bottom by his ankle. Next thing I know, he's kicking me down to the floor. I'm literally on the floor, which she saw, but knowing her, she's in the past covered up things just like she's doing right now. Then he did it again. I went to grab his leg, and again, I'm on the floor. So after that, hey, he already went like this to my nose, up in my face. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, threatening me and everything. So I said, no problem. We live in a stand your ground state. You want to touch me and lay a hand on me, not once but twice, and threaten to kill me, not once but twice? I have every right now to defend myself. And that's exactly what I was trying to do just now when the cops are called. All these injuries are from him. From him scratching. And then he's saying he's gonna kill me, he's gonna throw me, he's gonna drive me to the Skyway Bridge.
Did no one inform Sunstar, not the code?
And he's going to freaking push me off. Throw me off is the exact words, actually, excuse me. And then I said, and then he's up in we go inside the house because my mom's he's literally physically trying to attack me. And this is not the first time. I already have it on video the other time. And I've been talking to lawyers that help out people that are disabled and are being abused. I've given them the videotape where I was sitting out here.
Tonight, though, you said he was trying to
So
attack you.
tonight, yep. So he's up in my face. He goes like this twice in my nose. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. Like this. And I'm like, okay, you decide to touch me now. Now you landed your hand on. She already held them back from not physically attacking me when I wasn't even landing a hand on. Yeah, he's going, I'm going to fucking
kill you.
After that, he just kept going. She had to hold him back from physically attacking me. I told him, you lay one more finger on me, I have every right to defend myself. What did he do? He went and did it. So, I went in there. He shoved me. Yeah. How do you want me to show you? Shoved me enough so I fell to the ground.
What's going on?
Yep. The victim steps outside to talk to the officers to tell his side of what happened, and explains that she grabbed him by the neck, ripped off his gold chain. The officer then takes photo evidence of the injuries that he has from the suspect.
My driver's license is in the garage.
In the garage? Okay.
I can get
Where
it
at in the garage?
quickly.
No, we're not going to go to that. Don't worry about
If you
it.
grab a blue bag right by the wooden table, all my shit is right there.
Okay. Well,
I'm clean. J525.
Do you know it?
The rest of the numbers.
do you know it off the top of your head? Just J525?
J525, probably 473.
No worries. No worries.
I mean, shit, I've had it forever.
Hang out here for a second. I'm just going to see if it's in there. I'm gonna grab it. You said a blue bag?
Pelican bag.
Okay. Just hang.
RASZLO.
Yep.
Fun.
And your birthday.
2026.
Work down. Alright, I can't see it from in there, so you'll have to look for it
Yeah.
after. So, what's your first name, sir?
Kirk, K-I-R-K.
Kirk. And your last name?
Roy Johnson.
Kirk Roy Johnson.
2348 Whitman Street, 33765. I've been here for 42 years.
You've been here for 42 years. Alright. What's your date of birth, Kirk?
10857.
You have a Florida ID, I take it?
A what?
Florida driver's license, right? That's what you told me? Okay. 10857. Okay. So tell me, where are your injuries to start off with? Because I know you have some, but I haven't seen them yet.
Fuck all that. I mean,
No, you're okay. Where are they at?
she grabbed me by
No,
the
I'm
fucking... She tore my gold chain off my neck. And then she bit me on the fucking cheek.
Okay.
She was just... I should have gone months ago to the courthouse to get her out of my damn house.
Does this happen often?
Too often.
Too often.
I'm a stepdad. She's 37
It's a hard job.
37 years old.
Yeah. I'm gonna get this one's over here too. Are those new? Or those are all those don't look new.
Nah, this is probably new from the night, but
Yeah, those
this
kind of
can
look
happen.
new. Those ones look like they're kind of fresh. I know. I gotta take them though.
Yes,
Nah, that's
Move it
from
over to
me
the right. A little bit to
scratching.
your light.
That's
It's a little
from me
bit, yeah.
scratching or whatever.
Well, I'm just gonna get them all. Can you just do this for me? Just put your hands out.
Sorry, guys.
You're okay. Can you look straight at me? Awesome. And then can you pull down your shirt a little bit? Like, so I can see your...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can you look up? Sorry. Like that. There you go. That's better.
This shit shouldn't happen to a fucking guy 65. Fucking.
And you're 65, right? Can I do the
Next
math in my
month I'll
head?
be 66.
Okay. So, tell me what happened tonight.
I was sleeping. I'm in bed. I gotta go for surgery in the morning. She just gets fucking crazy, and that's all I got to say. I mean, this is whack shit.
I get it. What happened after that, though? You said you were sleeping, and then what happened?
Well, yeah. Come grab me by the neck and start ripping. I pushed her off me. That's it. That's it.
Okay. What happened to your face?
Well, then she came at me again and fucking bit my face.
While you were laying in bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to get her to fuck off me.
But did anything happen before that, or like what provoked all this?
No. I went to bed. I gotta get up. I gotta go to surgery in the morning. I go to bed at 8:30 at night. Because usually I wake up at 5:30 every morning. I gotta go to work.
So you said she ripped the chain off your neck. Is that all that happened? Did she try to choke you or
She
anything?
came after me. She came after me.
I understand that. Did she put her hands around your neck though? Did she try to choke you or anything?
Well, evidently.
Evidently. What do you mean by
Evidently.
What do you mean by that?
Well, somebody comes at your throat and then grabs your chain and then just keeps tugging and tugging and tugging and tugging.
But did she try to like restrict her airway? Is what I'm trying to tell you. Did she try to choke you? Is what I'm asking.
I fucking woke up. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I got somebody attacking me.
Okay. And then what happened after that? So she attacked you again.
Her mother called y'all.
Okay. And then what happened? How did she get those scratches on her?
Oh, hell, I don't know.
You don't know?
She's got scratches on her?
Yeah, I'm just trying to clear some stuff up. So
I had no clue.
okay.
No clue. I heard her mother say, because she'll grab a fucking knife or whatever. She'll probably,
Okay.
she does anything.
Okay. All right. So I got a couple more questions about you. Where were you born?
What?
Where were you born?
St. Paul, Minnesota, All Children's
St. Paul,
Hospital.
Minnesota.
All Children's Hospital.
Are you right or left-handed?
I'm right.
Are you working right now?
Yes.
Where do you work at?
Do I have to say that?
I mean, it would help us. It's not like
I work
everyone's
for
going to
the
know.
Pelican Golf Club
Pelican Golf Club?
in
Okay.
Bel Air.
What do you do there?
I transport all the employees. I deal with 60, 70 employees a day.
Okay.
I transport them to our golf club.
Driver?
Yep.
Drive around everybody? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm very loved.
And,
And I enjoy
worries.
my job at
Sounds like a good job working for
65
golf.
years old.
how tall are you?
I say 5'5".
5'5"? How much do you weigh?
So I'll say 5'4".
How much do you weigh?
I'll say today 148 and a half.
148. What color are your eyes?
Hazel.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah. This is embarrassing, guys. Should never go through this shit.
The suspect continues to tell the officers the same exact story that she's sticking to, but then says that the victim is going to beat her and kill her. So she defended herself, and that's why she has all the cuts on her arm from him scratching her.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know what's going on. Something's going on with her father and son.
She's gonna be the 52. I've never had a record, never wanted a record.
Dad's got
And even to get out of this household, so I guess you see how messy I am.
Kyle said.
Let's talk to her so you can get her info and
What's going on today?
Who are you?
Martha Peterson.
Oh,
What's your name?
Crystal Lux.
You good?
yeah, we're good, man.
What happened today?
What happened today was I asked my mom, I went to her room, she was sleeping, I asked, can you please come out because I've been very sick, my endocrinologist knows today. I've been vomiting up blood and in other areas, and I have an ulcer, and I have 2 brain tumors with adrenal crisis. So I can't take my steroids right now because of what's going on with my stomach of a possible bleeding ulcer. And so I was supposed to take it easy for the next 48 hours. Well, I needed some help from her. So I asked her, can't you please get up? She got up, went to the bathroom, and then went back to bed, never saying a word to me. So I went back up in there, and I said, can you please come out? I asked you to come out. She comes out, we're sitting here in the garage, I'm telling her what's going on and stuff. And next thing I know, I have him coming out here. He's my stepfather, no relation. He can't stand me. He has let my dogs free multiple times for her to get hit while my mother takes care of his grandchildren because he never sees them, along with his daughter. He doesn't give a fuck but to drink, smoke, weed, everything, so on, so on. So I go in there, and next thing I know, he's out here screaming on top of his lungs in my face, saying, I'm going to make sure you're out of here tomorrow. I'm going to make sure you're out of here tomorrow. Then he turns around and says to me, he's going to drive me to the Skyway Bridge and throw me off. And then he goes afterwards and says he never said that. He said that he's going to drop me off of the Skyway, and that's it. How does that make sense? Who else drives somebody on the Sunshine Skyway but to either kill them or for them to jump off the bridge? Okay, so this is multiple times. He has threatened my life. He has threatened my dog's life. I'm only here because I have no other choice because of the wreck going sky high. Alright, I'm terminal. And her and I...
So let me ask you something before, I don't want to cut you off. But so the reason we were coming here was you were cutting yourself. Do you have injuries?
That's what I'm saying. I didn't cut myself. I got this from him. I went in there. When I went in there, all I did was grab the bottom by his ankle. Next thing I know, he's kicking me down to the floor. I'm literally on the floor, which she saw, but knowing her, she's in the past covered up things, just like she's doing right now. Then he did it again. I went to grab his leg, and again, I'm on the floor. So after that, hey, he already went like this to my nose, up in my face. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, threatening me and everything. So I said, no problem. We live in a stand your ground state. You want to touch me and lay a hand on me, not once but twice, and threaten to kill me, not once but twice? I have every right now to defend myself. And that's exactly what I was trying to do just now when the cops were called. All these injuries are from him.
Okay.
From him scratching me.
Seem pretty clean cuts. Can you elaborate a little bit how he scratched you?
Like that. I mean, he doesn't have that much nails, just scratching me all around. Because at one point I was up here by his arm level.
Hello. Let me see your arm.
Yeah.
Do you have gloves real quick? Do you have gloves, an extra pair of gloves?
I was telling him and I was hustling, and he was scratching my arms, trying to get his, get my grip off of him.
You want to go to the hospital?
Right now, I don't want to go to the hospital because the COVID rate is ridiculous here, but at the same time, I'm terrified I'm going to go into adrenal crisis soon because I can't take my steroids because we just found out that I probably have a bleeding ulcer, so my endocrinologist said, hold off on the steroids, let's see if this subsides. I'll give you 48 hours, and then you'll have to go to the hospital.
Okay. Okay, so sit here. We got an ambulance coming in case you decide to go. Let me finish with your dad, then we'll come out here. All right?
He's not my fucking dad.
He's not?
No, he's my stepfather that wants to kill me and throw me off the Skyway Bridge.
No reason to yell at him.
No problem. You didn't have a father. You didn't know.
I know, I'm sorry. That's far from my dad. My dad would never do this to me. And if anything, my dad's the one that just taught me how to defend myself.
So one more time, tell me what happened. All right, so you guys got into an argument.
He butted his nose in again. I asked my mom to come out. She didn't come out. I went back in there. I said, can you please come back out? She came out here.
What is dad injured
Next thing
from?
I know, her and
So I'm
I
sorry?
were having a
What is dad
discussion.
injured or
He comes
stepdad?
out here,
I think he's got a
up in
scratch
my
on his
face,
face.
Scratches?
screaming bloody murder that I'm going to be out of here tomorrow because he thinks this is his house. The house is not under his name. It's under his
And
dad's
then what
name.
happened after that? I forgot your face.
And then he's saying he's gonna kill me. He's gonna throw me. He's gonna drive me to the Skyway Bridge. And he's going to freaking push me off. Throw me off is the exact words, actually. Excuse me. And then I said, and then he's up in my. We go inside the house because my mom's trying. He's literally physically trying to attack me, and this is not the first time. I already have it on video the other time, and I've been talking to lawyers that help out people that are disabled and are being abused. I've given them the videotape where I was sitting out here.
Tonight, though, you said he was trying to attack you.
Tonight, yep. So he's up in my face. He goes like this twice. Smiles. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. Like this, and I'm like, okay, you decide to touch me now. Now you landed your hand on. She already held him back from not physically attacking me when I wasn't even
But he
landing
touched you
the
in the
hand.
nose, is what you're saying?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
going, I'm gonna fucking
And then what
kill you.
happened
I'm
after
gonna-"
that?
After that, he just kept going. She had to hold him back from physically attacking me. I told him, you lay one more finger on me, I have every right to defend myself. What he do? He went and did it. So, I went
What
in
did
there.
he do? You say he went and did it.
He shoved me.
He shoved you? How did he shove you?
Yeah. How do you want me to show you?
No, I just want you to tell me with your words.
Shoved me enough till I fell to the ground for the third time now. So I went in there and grabbed his leg just by the ankle. And the only reason too, while I was in
So
there,
he shoved you to the ground, and then what happened after that?
He went
How old
into
is
the
he?
bedroom. I
sorry,
went
how old
into
is
my bedroom. I was looking for my dog. My dog was in there with the door shut. So how's she supposed to get out to get water? And she's my dog. So I went in there to go get my dog. Next thing I know, I accidentally touched his ankle, thinking that was my dog because it was pitch black. When I touched his ankle, he takes his other foot and shoves me to where I fall down on the ground. He does this, I go again to try it. He again does the same thing, shoves me off the ground. After that, I had it. So yes, I went and defended myself while he was also defending himself. So it was a nice tussle and wrestle, if that's what you call it. I don't know, I haven't been in many.
Okay. And you don't have any other injuries than those scratches on your arm? And when did that occur during this whole thing? When did you get those?
That was when we were doing the wrestle and
The wrestle and tussle?
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you a couple questions. Do you want to hurt yourself? Is that why we're here today?
No.
Okay. Nothing. You don't want to. You never thought about killing yourself today? Nothing like that.
No.
No. Okay. All right.
Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right.
Right-handed. Do you have the work phone with you? Take a picture of her injuries.
I mean, I know something, I don't know if there's a mark, but it felt pain on my neck area. So I don't know. I didn't look in the mirror to see if there's a mark there. I'm not. He's a
And then
drunk.
can you just do this for me with both hands?
He's a drunk, and this is nothing new. This is a constant.
Do you want medical attention, ma'am?
No, I want him to be taken to jail for battery, for fucking threatening my life numerous times. I mean, is that not enough to be taken away?
Are those previous scars?
No, I don't have any previous scars.
So that for me right there. So what's up with the knife though?
I don't know. That's what I'm telling her. While she was on the phone saying I have a knife, I was trying to tell the 911 operator that no, I don't. These are injuries from him.
Okay, I'll tell you one thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Those
She's
are not.
lying.
Those are not scratch marks. Okay.
Well, I'm telling
Those
you.
are not scratch marks. You're right-handed, which means it looks like you're going down on the side on an angle.
Okay, again.
Okay. And there's mentions of a knife. So were
And
you,
there's
listen,
mentions
be,
of her
be honest with
saying-
us before we even go over there.
I am.
Were you cutting yourself tonight? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, so that's the story you're sticking with.
That it's not a
Okay.
story. It's the
Okay,
truth.
okay, well,
Just
that's your
like,
side of the story.
Just
you're
like
sticking with?
she'll
Okay.
say that he didn't touch
Get your
me.
back over here.
Stand by.
Just like she said he didn't touch me. That's a lie.
Yeah, I got you.
People dumping trash earlier, and there was a lot of dust in the air. So Go ahead. North side of the building, I got lots of trucks. Looks like yellow and mad. Looks like a kind of construction.
Like a pad on the back of your foot is a sign of refusal right here.
Yeah, more just
You call it mod squad in here?
Retake second, I don't know.
What am I signing?
Sign that you don't want to go to the hospital. It's called refusal.
I'll be there in the morning anyway for surgery.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
All right, thank you.
You been drinking well tonight? A little bit. Okay, beer. Just for the reports. No, you're good. I'm going to run on the phone. Yes.
Where'd you bite you?
Pardon?
I was bitten right here.
Our run number is 3.
Actually, you can have a seat.
7113.
I ain't letting this go.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll sit down
So,
and listen. Be quiet.
do you mind if I talk to you for a second about what happened?
No problem.
Okay. If you
Just step
Yeah,
outside.
why don't you come outside with me real quick?
I'll go outside. But I'm gonna go grab myself a cigarette and I'll be right out there, okay?
That's fine.
I gotta chill my
Well, if
fucking
you go do
nerves
that,
out.
ma'am, do you want to come outside with me first?
Well, I don't smoke in the house.
as you can tell.
I want to put a robe on.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I put a robe on?
Yeah, do what you have to do.
The suspect says that she doesn't know where the knife came from and that she wasn't cutting herself, and that she's telling the truth.
Might as well stop talking. Everything seems to be going in one ear and out the other because you can't even make eye contact with me, so.
Now's your chance to save dollars. This is the limited time offer, so hurry up before September 30th.
And that one, just so you know, you're talking to a drunk. He's drunk as a skunk right now. You don't believe me, give him a breathalyzer. So take a word that he says with a grain of salt. And that's the truth. If you don't believe me, I can bring it to the trash can. There's about 10 bottles of wine. 2 of those are drinking in one night, along with 12 beers. And then weed on top of it. That he doesn't have a license for. I do. So isn't that illegal? I mean, you go to jail for that here in the state of Florida. I can show you his weed stash too.
Now, where are we headed next? Jose Andres and family in Spain. Premiere Sunday at 9 on CNN.
You're not talking to a child here. You're talking to a 37-year-old adult that used to work in the fucking medical field and was studying to be a doctor before all this bullshit. So yeah, I know quite a few of the fucking rules. And I don't understand why any of you guys aren't fucking doing them.
I can assure you we're going to do something.
Don't bring Shorty back here.
So, what else happened?
No.
What?
You go away.
Can't talk to him.
Sure.
So you can talk to
I don't need to talk to him anymore. He thinks everything's a story. Just so you know, you can give him a breathalyzer because
talk to him.
Crystal. Stand up.
Stand up for him.
Oh, you're not talking to me.
Have you seen these price lines? Where are we going? I'm going wherever the dream would take me.
So you guys believe the drunk over me?
Well, when you take the totality of circumstances into play, okay?
So is he being arrested? Because is
Do you
that
have a
weed
knife on you or
illegal?
anything? Can you tell me?
No, you guys already patted me down. Can I put shoes on and go pee?
Where are your shoes? You want to slide those yours? Or no?
Yeah.
Want to slide them on?
Yeah, but I gotta
Can't
go
let you go pee, but you can slide these shoes on if you want. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Come over here.
Hold on. No.
You gotta check the shoes. You gotta check the shoes.
Slide them on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Because that one's drunk. I just told him you can look in the garbage can, 10 bottles of wine. So you listen to a drunk over me. Okay. No problem. Can I have my cell phone?
Which one? This
It's
right here?
right there, yeah.
Okay.
Because I need to call my doctor.
Okay.
Make sure they're aware of. I got a stress. No underwear on?
Yeah, these are, what are these, little shorts?
Yeah, the pajama
Christmas
shorts. No bra and nothing.
Lean forward for me real quick.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I don't want her arrested.
I understand.
She's very sick.
I understand that, ma'am. But the thing is, it's a domestic situation. Okay, when it's a domestic situation, we have to enact on something.
I know,
Basically, when it's
but
domestic
can't you
violence.
just Baker act her? She's very sick. She won't get her medication. I did not call.
The first person she's going to speak to when she arrives at the jail will be a nurse.
But why do we have to arrest her?
Because it's domestic violence, ma'am. That's what I'm saying to you.
But he's not pressing charges, is he?
It doesn't matter. When we have a domestic violence situation and there's injuries and we can sustain probable cause that somebody committed a crime in a domestic violence situation, we have to act on that.
My God, I did not want this. She's so sick she might die. I am not kidding. She might die in jail.
No,
she needs her medication.
She will see a nurse, the first person she sees when she walks in.
Okay, what's going to happen now, though?
Basically, she's going to wind up going to the jail. She's going to be formally booked in on the charges, and then basically what will happen is that this whole thing will be written up in a report, and then the state attorney reviews it, and then actually they decide whether there's actually going to be formal charges or not, if they're actually going to file the charge or not.
Mike, I don't want. I would have never called.
And then what? Because what's
How long is she going to be in jail?
Well, she's going to at least be there tonight. At least tonight, okay? And then what will happen is because it's domestic, there's no bond placed on her right now. But what will happen is she'll see a judge tomorrow or today. Everybody sees a judge within 24 hours after being arrested. No matter what the charge is, everybody sees a judge within 24 hours. And then what will happen is, like I said, when the whole case gets sent to the state attorney's office, your husband is basically going to be listed as the victim in the whole situation. And then the state attorney's office will contact him, and then they figure out what's going to happen with the whole investigation.
Okay, so I'm going to have to pay the bond to get her out?
No, there is no bond right now, okay? But she will see a judge later today, like during regular hours, and then the judge decides what they're going to do as far as if they're going to place a bond, if they're going to ROR, if they're going to do whatever. The judge, if she's going to be released, whatever. The judge makes a determination based on if she's eligible for a bond, if what the bond's going to be, if she's going to be ROR'd.
What's ROR'd?
Released on your own recognizance.
So what?
Released on your own recognizance. Basically, in other words, you're basically promising that you're going to go through the court proceedings with all the court dates and everything like that are scheduled for you.
Oh my God, that's going to be a bunch of money and everything.
Well, it depends. It depends on what the state attorney's office does. It's going to depend on whether the charges are actually filed or not. And that's what I'm saying. The state attorney's office is going to wind up being in contact with your husband, and then they're going to figure out how this is going to go. And then the state attorney's office could formally file the charges, or they could not, depending on the circumstances, once they speak to your husband.
What jail are you taking her to?
To Pinellas County, out on 49th Street.
Pardon me?
49th Street, out on Pinellas County.
Is she going to be safe?
Yes, ma'am. Like I said, the first person she's going to wind up seeing is going to be a nurse, and they'll medically evaluate her. They'll keep an eye on her, and then, like I said, she's going to see a judge within a couple hours. It's 1 o'clock in the morning now, close to that now. So basically, the courts open up around 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. So, like I said, everybody sees a judge within 24 hours after being arrested.
Do I go over there?
You don't have to. It's just the advisory hearing. You can if you want to, but it's just the advisory hearing, just to advise her, to formally advise her of the charges or charge, whatever it is. Okay.
I just don't understand why she can't be Baker acted instead of taken to jail, because she's mentally. She needs help.
Well, based on the circumstances and what the investigation has found out tonight, the Baker Act is not a crime was committed as well. So basically, she can be placed under observation there as well with the charge. So like I said, she will see a nurse, the first person she sees when they walk in the door.
Okay. How am I going to get a hold of her? Are they going to call me or?
She'll be able to call in a couple hours. If she has to.
If she wants to.
If she wants to, she can. She can call. She can make phone calls.
This is terrible.
She'll be able to make phone calls.
Oh my God, I didn't want this.
You won't be able to call her, but she'll be able to call you from the jail.
Oh, this is horrible. Okay. I can't believe this happened. I would have never called the police then. This is all my fault.
No, it's not your fault, ma'am.
Yes,
no,
it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You're in the middle of this situation. From what I'm hearing I've heard a little bit from both angles here.
Yes.
Okay. You're kind of having to take care of your husband because of his medical issues as far as what's happening with him later today as far as his surgery is concerned. But then at the same token, you're having to deal with hers as well too. And to be honest, what it sounds like to me with her is that she feels you should be paying more responsibility. You should be paying more attention to her medical needs, not worrying about your husband. What's that? Sorry?
She won't let me.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. You're in the middle.
Sure
That's what I'm saying.
I can't talk to the doctors. She doesn't let me on any of the paperwork.
And that's what I'm saying. You're in the middle of this whole thing. You're getting pulled both directions here. You're not getting pushed. You're getting pulled. At one point, you're kind of getting pulled to help to take care of your husband, which is understandable, totally reasonable, totally acceptable, totally understandable. But at the same token, she's trying to pull you towards her to basically help take care of her, which she feels that that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're in the middle here. You're dealing with it from both. You're dealing
I don't
with
want
from both
her in
sides here.
jail.
Well, she did first off.
And so, like I said, with it being domestic, we pretty much have to. But the fact of the matter is that there's injuries involved, and we're able to sustain probable cause to say that a crime was committed. Okay, I mean her having the illnesses or whatever you want to call it, it's not a legitimate reason to be acting the way she's acting.
There's nothing I can do here to not put her in jail.
Not right now, no, man. Like I said, it's domestic. We have to.
I didn't do it, Susan. She did it.
Our hands are pretty much, so to speak, tied when it comes to a domestic situation, and we can prove that there was violence committed. Okay. So, like I said, she'll be able to call in a couple hours, and then she will see a judge later today. Okay.
I didn't want this. I didn't want my daughter put in jail.
What happens when it's domestic related, ma'am? Our hands are tied, unfortunately.
I mean, she needs to be Baker acted not. And is she going to get her medicine? I mean, she has to have the hydrocortisone
Like
medicine.
I said, she will see a nurse. The first time she walks in the door, one of the first people she sees will be a nurse. The nurses will evaluate her the same way she was before time.
I will never do this again. I will never call.
Well, she probably won't be able to come back because she'll probably get a restraining order to stay away from the household.
Well, where will she go?
More than likely, when she's able to be released from the jail, the judge will more than likely issue what's called a no contact order in regards to your husband.
She won't be able to live here?
Nope.
Not as long as the case is pending.
Oh my God.
And if you convince your husband to not press charges, that's a felony too, so I'd be aware of that as well.
You need to just let it run its course, because the thing is, if it comes out that basically you're trying to influence him to persuade him to not pursue the charges, not pursue the charges, that could be a charge against you as well.
What have they done?
Ma'am, I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, you're in the middle here, okay? You're in the middle here, and it's coming from both sides.
I can't afford to get her an apartment. I can't afford anything.
I understand. She's going to have to figure something's going to be figured out. I'm not saying that is what's going to happen, but that's usually what happens. It's going to be the judge's decision based on what happens. As far as if they're going to issue that, only a judge can issue that. I'm not speaking for a judge.
She's going to kill me. She's going to kill me when she comes out.
Well,
she is going to kill me.
These are things that you could also be expressing to the state attorney's office when they contact your husband, as far as him being the victim of this whole situation. And these are all things that can be discussed that could possibly be court ordered, as far as getting her whatever help that she could possibly use and benefit her from. Okay. So like I said,
can't we just forget this and bring her home?
No, ma'am, not now.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay.
I mean, we've had how many paramedics here? We've had how many officers here? It was called in on a recorded line. You had, at least 6 officers here with cameras running, and we got statements from your husband, statements from you. We can't just say, okay. Especially when we can show that there was violence that was committed at this house. Okay. Just try to get some sleep. Just try to get some sleep. She's gonna be fine. All she's going to do is she's going to wind up sitting around there for a couple hours, and then she'll see a judge later today.
Right, but what's going to happen to her then?
I don't know. That's going to be up to the judge's decision. Okay.
You did something terrible.
No, you didn't, ma'am. No, you didn't. You're in the situation where basically you and your husband are in this situation. You're all three of you are. This is not the way to basically be having to be in your own home. Okay? Just try to get some rest and she'll be fine.
The suspect then gets detained, put in handcuffs, and is escorted to the patrol car. The suspect says that she doesn't know where the knife came from and that she wasn't cutting herself, and that she's telling the truth. The suspect then gets detained, put in handcuffs, and is escorted to the patrol car. In the end, the suspect, Crystal, was taken into custody for felony battery on a victim of 65 years or older. She ripped the victim's chain off his neck and bit his face. The victim was given a victim's rights booklet that outlines the legal rights and remedies that he has available to him. That's going to be it for today's video. If you have a video you'd like us to review, please leave a message in the comments. If you'd enjoyed this video, hit the like and subscribe button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Thank you for watching. Until next time, on Police Encounters.